Welcome back, everybody. It's a brand new episode of 5 Minute Majors. I'm your host, Derek Harper. Let's get right to it. There's been the regular news with the CHL's top 10 rankings and the Rookie of the Week, Player of the Week, Goaltender of the Week. But I want to kind of dive on to the side here with he wasn't nominated for any award this this week, but I would expect the next episode we'll be talking about him again. So let's preview this with the Medicine Hat Tigers, who are first place in the WHL's Eastern Conference. Gavin McKenna, who, as I've said before, is Connor Bedard's cousin. That family knows how to play hockey, straight put. Like that family has the talent. I don't know what they put in their juice or their water, but that family has talent. Gavin McKenna is on a 20-22-0 game hot streak. Like he has had points in the last 20 games. Last 20. 11 goals and 33 assists for 44 points in 20 games. I mean, if that doesn't scream to you that he's going to be a top pick here soon in the NHL, will he go join his cousin Connor? Maybe. Maybe he'll fall to them, and that would be scary. You put those two on a line together, ooh, Chicago, watch out. Chicago fans would be entertained. Also with Medicine Hat, they were honored with the WHL's goaltender of the week, Harrison Menegin. He is also a Tampa Bay Lightning prospect. He went 2-0 on the week with a 96 goals against average and a 944 save percentage with one shutout. Very impressive for them. And kind of the crazy thing with the competitiveness is Medicine Hat is first in the Eastern Conference for the WHL. They are first with 58 points in the East. Now, Everett is 13 points ahead of the closest team in the Western Conference and 12 ahead of Medicine Hat. Landon DuPont and the Everett Silvertips are probably the favorite to win the Western Conference. Could we see a Gavin McKenna versus Landon DuPont WHL Finals? I think it's very, very possible. Medicine Hat Everett final is my prediction. Now, we can't go just knocking that because on Wednesday night, we were scheduled to have the Spokane Chiefs hosting the Everett Silvertips. Berkeley Catton and the Spokane Chiefs. A Kraken prospect. Now, we'll get to him because he is the WHL Player of the Week. He tallied 8 points in 3 games, including a hat trick, while dishing out 3 assists. It was Catton's first hat trick of the season, right after kind of Chris Stahl was dealt to the Chiefs, right? Well, they go up to Chris Stahl's old team, the Kelowna Rockets, and they defeat them 10-0. And this was right after they laid a drubbing on the Wenatchee Wild of, I believe it was 12-2. So Spokane could have something to say to Everett. Our Western Conference Championship, it could be Spokane and Everett. This is shaping up to be a very interesting season, and my pick for Wednesday nights, there's about 4 games in the WHL, and possibly for the week, game of the week possibly was Wednesday night, Everett Spokane. I'll probably be tuning into that game, and we'll keep you posted on those results in the next episode. But let's dive right into it in the WHL. The Everett Silvertips moved up to the 2 spot in the CHL's top 10 rankings. Spokane to the 7th spot, and the Calgary Hitmen at 8. But the London Knights, let's get right to them. They are at the top spot in the CHL yet again, 8th consecutive week. They could be the Memorial Cup favorite. I think those two, I think it's going to be Everett and London winning WHL and the OHL. QMJHL, we'll see. Moncton is right there. Um, the QMJHL saw Moncton drop down to 3, while this year's Memorial Cup host Rimouski Oceanic slaughtered in at 4, and the Drummondville Voltigeurs at 10. So I think it's going to be Moncton out of the Q, Everett out of the dub, and London out of the O. And then obviously you have the host Rimouski Oceanic in the QMJHL. That is my Memorial Cup pick. And champion, I'm going to have to go with the London Knights. I mean, I don't know if anybody's going to beat them. It just seems unreal what they're doing this season. But we're going to wrap up this episode by dropping back into the WHL with the Rookie of the Week from the Vancouver Giants. His name is Ryan Lynn. Lynn has dished out 4 assists in 2 games to help the Giants sweep their latest homestand. So some talent out there too. So a lot of exciting times, and there's more in my weekly story that you can check out at Junior Hockey.